fix this. There we go. Alright, what we got? I may need to switch. Characters up at 40, huh? People driving crazy out there. I think that's gonna be my guy. Oh, I see. A little black there. I think we're at a good spot on this one. Let's proceed. I don't have a base for this, or base coat. Let's clean it up a little bit. I think we're going to switch to use this one. Alright. Where it go? I don't know. What's this? Trash, probably. Where's my stuff? Oh, I don't know. Alright. Why don't we hit this with a little basing, huh? What's this for? Is that what I was doing? I think that's what I was doing. Okay. Glue. Oh, goodness. Tighten this up here. There's some supports I need to get rid of I didn't miss. Alright, so anyway, we'll let that dry there. Okay. Man, I tell you what, if it ain't my friend. I can't hear you. I'm at a country club drinking beers. Love you, bro. Good luck on string. Hey, Hey, thank you, Derek friend. Have fun at the country club. Alright, we're gonna get silly here. Shit. Oh, goodness. Alright. We got two people. Derek is drunk at a party, and we got one other person. Very cool. Doing me a little drinking here after I put my kids to sleep. We're going to do a lot of dry brushing on this, I think. Where's the head at? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's try this again. I really like doing that kind of subtle blue on there, so we'll see if we can do this some more here. Make sure you always close your shades good. We don't want to have any accidents. You're my shining star. Alright. Yeah, should we just put some shade all over his head? Yeah, why not? Why not? We already got to do touch-ups. Might as well just do the whole thing, huh? Alright. So his whole head is a very, very, very watered down shade of blue. Let's look at this guy. Alright, I think we'll do the wreath first. Then we'll highlight the white. And then we'll do the eye. Oh, I need to put some. Yeah, you're right. Alright, we'll come to it. Hunter friend, Sharknator. Okay. Hi, friend. I'm gonna be real. I didn't work on this thing at all this week. I should be better, but you know, sometimes things just don't work out. All right. I really want to get this thing done here, so let's work on our green here, huh? Ugh. All right. If anybody is unaware, I use this acrylic gouache. I got this stuff in college, 2007, and it's still good, kind of still good. It needs a lot of water in some of these, but it's good paint. So I start with some Viridian for the base, and then I highlight with the light green. So let's see what we can do. Look how that looks. You see that? Maybe not. It's just... Alright, so it's going to need a lot of water on this. Look at that. This is like MRE cheese. And you know what else is not helpful is my my wet palette not being wet. Holy crap! Hold on, I gotta put some water on this thing. That's how you can tell how much I've been slacking. My wet palette dried up. What the heck, man? Alright. Also, I haven't been painting like I should have been, and so damn cat hair and stuff got on my computer table. Alright, let's see. Looks like a PLA ration cheese, yeah. Alright, here we go. If I can keep my hand steady. I gotta put my face right up on this. Oh, that's a little watery. I don't know if I like that. Uh-oh. Yeah, we don't like that. Use this brush to wash that off. Come on now. There you go. Sorry. Shark might have got a little overzealous. Alright, let's try that again. We'll put some more paint. More paint, less water. Oh gosh, that looks terrible coming out. I've already kind of accepted this might be the last mini that I paint before the family comes back from their trip. Alright, let's try this again here. Mixing this paint around. This paint is like oatmeal that doesn't have enough water in it. Alright, let's try this again, see if we can get this going. Now this paint here can get kind of thick, so you just gotta be careful that you don't gob it up too much. Oh, hi Taco. Oh, wow. Oh, Mr. Einbrecht, what if I'm here to paint shame myself? I mean, wow, that's gonna be kind of hard to do because I haven't been painting much lately. I have been bad. Well, I mean, I've been staying up late doing working on the STL uploads and such. Well, okay, I've been playing some computer games too. Alright. This looks pretty... Oh, whoops. This looks... I was saying, this looks pretty good with the white. This dark green with the white. Ooh. Yeah, I'll be real. This is the part that kind of always, like, scared me away from Warhammer when I was growing up. Is the finicky details. Being able to paint these little tiny details. I mean, I'm better now, but I still like... You see, like, some of these really professional painting accounts. Like, I don't know how they freehand, like, details. I don't know. I hope I'm on camera. I can't look up right now. I'm gonna check the chat in just a second, bros. Oh, man, may have a shot of tequila for me. I may have downloaded all the Votan ones. Oh, well, good. Well, if you print them, tag me in them because I wanna see what they look like. If I remember right, those look like they might have been they might have been 3D scans. I don't recall. 3D scans are hit or miss. If you use the cheapest 3D scanner, you're gonna get cheap prints. Like sometimes with the 3D scanner, the model will look like really just like lumpy. But then you get a good 3D print that is, looks like it was from a decent recast. Alright, I'm going to say his wreath is done. Let that dry nice, and then we will use the, what is this called? Light green. Alright. Actually, we'll let that dry a little bit more. Why don't we move on to some highlights and such, or we'll start finalizing things. Lead Belcher. Why is this not closed good? Where my silver at? Silver. Oh, there it is. Rune Fang Steel. I'm no better, brother. Sir. I needed to get started on my Barbados Night Lord Gunpla. I've been busy with other things. While I'm no longer participating in 40K, I still want that project done and dusted. It's too interesting an idea to not do it. You know what? I had an idea. It's not original, I'm sure, but I wanted to do a Night Force and then paint them in Evangelion colors and then have some of the children, the child pilots, to go with them. I thought that would be cool. I don't know if anybody's like done a whole squad. Alright, here, let's do up these tubes. Let me just water this down a little bit here. I do like this Rune Fang Steel. It's bright and shiny, but it's not very opaque. So if you put the color down, it's going to take a couple layers to totally cover up the bottom color, the base. But it will make things nice and shiny and metallic looking, and it can brighten up your scheme. I prefer this over the lead belcher. Lead belcher is good for like industrial type metals. I got that open. Well, I look at the back here. So I'm just going to put a little of this all over the back where there was some lead belcher here, just to brighten that up. I'm going to take a little more while I got on my brush and just hit some of these raised surfaces on the gun here. Okay, that's not going to be very noticeable, but when the light hits it a certain way, you might be able to see it. There, now I'll get the top of this. Alright, and there he is. Alright, so we'll sit him there, somewhere where he's going to stay out of trouble. Okay there. Wow, we got 4 people. Hey, Vulcan. Lady Piran is raiding with a party of 2. Raid. Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate y'all for showing up. I'm just a nobody. I'm just trying to have a good time. All right, let's see. That is done. Let's use some of this here, light green, and try to wrap up that. What is it? A wreath. Laurel wreath. Ooh, I don't want that much. Okay. So it's old paint and it was expensive. I'm not buying any more. So let's try to Oh, I don't want that. I want this to be dry. So this can be a bit of a challenge. I just want this green paint to just go right on top. I don't want it getting into all the little nooks and crannies. So let's see if we can do this good. Baby Raid. I'm a nobody too. Well, it's okay. We can be nobodies together. She's not a nobody. Don't listen to her. Okay. Oh, hello, Mr. Goblin. It's okay. Everybody is somebody to me. Unless you're mean to me. If you're mean to me, I'll cry. Alright, I'm on camera. Sorry, guys. It's a lot of details here. Alright, here we go. You know, I had on Twitter somebody was like, I really like your work, but that green doesn't go with that model. To which I said, don't tell me my goddamn business. This green goes with whatever I say it goes with. Don't you ever question me again. And that's how I feel about green. Man, look at that. A little bit more right there. It just makes that green pop. And I'm just kind of just gently tapping it in there. Just tap it in. Keep a little tappy. Everybody's seen Happy Gilmore, right? We just give him a little tappy. I heard they got a Happy Gilmore 2 coming out. It sounds kind of whack to me, but you know, I guess Adam Sandler has some mortgage payments he's got to make, huh? Jack and Jill is Adam Sandler's best movie. I will not elaborate. Ooh. So I mentioned this before, but I use Temu brushes because I'm not buying any expensive brushes. And when they get worn out, I don't know if it's because they're cheap or if it's because I just don't take care of my stuff. It's probably I don't take care. It's probably both. Anyway, they start to like curl on the end of the brush, and a lot of people throw them out. But I mean, I can find some use for a brush like that. I have a short one where the edge of it is like bent at like a 90-degree angle. And I use that for text. It just works out. Alright, so there is our, oh man, that's, okay. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put just a little bit of Agrax Earthshade on there to tone that brightness down a little bit. So it'll still be bright, but it just tones it down a little bit, makes it pop a little more. So instead of being like neon green, it's just like a bright green. I don't think I can see that. Can I see that? Or is it too small? I'll post it to Twitter. You'll see it. Oh, here I go. I'm taking the thing. So, hi Texas friend. I'm glad you could join us. That blue doesn't go with those model shark. All right, listen to me, Taco. Don't tell me. Billy Madison is pretty good, man. You know, back in the day before like memes were a thing, people used to just yell out comedy movie quotes at each other. And me and my brother, he is actually, he's like a lot older than me, but he used to rent, you know, the Chris Farley movies and all that stuff, and we would watch them So he introduced those to me, and I still to this day love those movies. In fact, Ace Ventura, he showed me that. He made a mistake showing me that. I actually got sent to ISS because I was talking out of my butt like he does too many times. What was I doing? Oh yeah, Agrax Earthshade. The guys want to play some Killing Floor 2. I'm off to join them. If you ever want to play Killing Floor 2 or Sins 2, slap me on the Zitter Brother Shark. I'm always happy to play with more people. Man, I appreciate you stopping by. Have a nice time with your boys. I got about 30 minutes left of me, then I got to call the missus, and then we are going to chill. Alright, here we go. We're going to put a little... Oh my god, my cat was on the hobby table today. You know how I can tell? Because there's stuff everywhere. He knows he ain't supposed to be on this table. Alright, let's see how this looks. Ooh, that looks like this. Let's spread that out. Alright. Oh, by the way, so anyway, I'm watching people who don't follow me on Twitter, or maybe I can't even talk tonight. Anyway, so like my favorite manga that I ever read is called Bastard Heavy Metal Dark Fantasy. And, I've talked about it on my Twitter before, but that manga is just off the chain. And unfortunately, the artist like got heart disease or something, so like I don't think he's put out a new volume for like 15 years. But there's like 20 something volumes, and I think like the last 2 or 3 have not been translated into English yet. But anyway, there's an OVA that came out in the mid 90s that was really good, but it was only 6 episodes. Well, then Netflix did the series, and I said, oh geez, Netflix is going to mess it up because it's too much. It's too much fan service. It's just too much. Well, somebody told me that it was good, so I started watching it, and I'll be damned if it ain't good. So there's some really funny parts in it, so I think I might try to post a couple. I can't even talk. Post a couple clips to Twitter. Alright, I'm going to let that dry totally before I move on to the next highlights. And I decided that I was going to put him on a regular base, but it looks weird, so I have this fancy base from my friend Dan Primark. And I'm going to clean it up and put that Chaplain on here. Actually, where's this? But I didn't prime this, so we're going to have to see what happens. What happened here? Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's paint. I thought my nippers broke. My nippers. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to use this, so I didn't clean it up. Elf wife still away. Yeah, she's coming back on the day before Halloween, actually. And I don't really talk about them that much, but I'll talk about them tonight. Don't get off my bag! Oh gosh, coffee. My cat likes to sleep on my GameStop bag. Okay, I think this is good. Let's just go ahead and put a base coat or two on here. That way it's ready to rock and roll. Yeah, I'll talk about the wife. I like talking about the wife. Alright, here, we'll do gray. Let's do Mechanica Standard Gray. Shake it up a bit more. My wife is the most beautiful woman in the world. I tell everybody. Oh, wow, look at this. We got all kinds of stuff over here. I'll use this brush because I don't want to be doing this all night. So, now, the elf meme comes because my wife she says she has pointy ears, and other people have told her this. When I say pointy ears, it's like the tips have not like a point, but, you know, they look a little bit different than other people's. And so in Cantonese, people describe her as literally translated as elf ears. And so that's just where the elf, me with the elf girlfriends meme keeps coming from. Anyway, I got a 2-year-old daughter who went with her. Actually, we all went together, but things happened, and they ended up having to stay a little bit longer for family reasons. And they've been gone for a long time, but they come back. Oh man, you miss them. You miss them, but I call them just about every day, and we send photos and stay in good contact, and and I'm trying to stay busy. That way, I'm not missing them too much. So I was painting at night, going to the gym during the day, going to work and everything. Anyway, I was getting really, really depressed for a. Well, okay, fine. We'll talk personally. I was getting depressed. When was it? I guess it was about 2 months ago, maybe. I mean, I've never had depression, like clinical depression, but I imagine that must be what it feels like. Because I missed the wife's birthday. I missed my baby's birthday. Actually, I missed her first birthday too because she also had to go to China during her birthday time because the father-in-law was sick, and at that time I couldn't leave. I couldn't go. But you overcome things. You have difficulties in life that you don't expect, and you're not the only one going through that. So you need to, I could mope around and be depressed and everything, but that would help nobody, and that wouldn't help me at all. It wouldn't help her either. So, and you're a father and you're a husband, and you are the last person who gets to crumble, and you need to be strong for the family. My 10-year-old, well, he's going to be 10. He's here with me because his visa was going to expire, and then he had school starting up. So he came back with me. So the oldest one's with me. The baby is with the wife, and it's hard on him too. But what's he going to do if he sees me, breaking down? So it's just a matter of being the rock for your family. Was that too heavy? I'm sorry, guys. Good morning, Chaplain Kang Short. Hi, Prong. Do you send them your mini progress? Well, actually, the wife checks out my my Twitter page from time to time. So she sees what we're working on, and when she gets back, I'll let her see. I don't think she really appreciates the photos. You got to see, like, the details and stuff. So I will show her when she gets back. Actually, I think I might do some painting this weekend. I'll try and be good. I did some good coverage. Last weekend I was doing a lot of yard cleanup from that some bitch hurricane. Actually, I last year, I don't know if anybody remembers, but I had a tree fall on the corner of my house, and it like squished my carport, and that turned into. It took a month, I know 2 months to get everything fixed. And it turned into a nightmare. Actually, I was taking a nap in the house when the tree fell, and it hit the house. And I remember it goes gadunk, and I thought I had dreamt the noise, so I went back to sleep. And then later I woke up and there's plaster all over the floor in the living room, and a tree had fallen in the house. So this year, not my house, but my neighbor's tree fell, and it fell in such a way that it took out some of my bushes. So I need to cut those bushes down, but I need to wait for them to get that tree down because it's kind of like half snapped. Like it's like this. Like the tree is like halfway leaning on its trunk. And I've seen enough live leak videos to know that those things can roll off and squish you. All right, so there's our base is nice and base coated. All right, there we go. Iron within, iron without, Shark. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. Unironically, that is right. You only got about 4 weeks left, but I know. And see, we were there together in June for the whole month, and then I came home at the first week of July. So it's been June, July, August, September, October. So it'll be about 4 months of us by ourselves, which is 1 month longer than it was last time. So, anyway, what was I doing? You got me talking about heavy stuff. Oh, head. That's what we were working on. Alright, let me go. What do we need to do there? We're doing white. I think it'll be okay. Alright, we're going to work on this here white. Okay, we got Corax white. We got white scar. Is this my smallest brush? Alright, here's that brush I told you about. This is the one that I use for... That's the one I use for text because it's worn out and weird. I'm shaking it up. Alright, we getting there, bros. We getting there. I'm just going to go back over this. Some of these high... What am I talking about? Y'all know how to highlight stuff. Alright. Prong friend, you find yourself a nice Australian girl yet? Prong said he was thinking about taking commissions, so y'all need to. Everybody needs to bully him until he starts taking them. Now, a lot of people hate on white, but using white scar or Corax white and white scar, I mean, since I started using that, I haven't had any problems. Now, ceramite white was a pain in the ass. Yeah, my dad's supposed to be coming back tonight. He's been helping people in North Carolina. Yeah, that's a good dude right there. I tell you what, well, I'll get to it in a second. You're going to take the first 10 slots for Alpha Alpha Shark. Uh, well, I don't know, it's something to think about. So, how about this? This has got to look bonkers to foreigners, because even in Chinese news they were talking about. I might hit that with a little known oil. Chinese news, they're talking about, oh, FEMA's out of money. Bullshit. You tell me this government that just prints money whenever they need it is out of money for American citizens? I don't think so. But I think the Democrats' internal polling showed that they were losing those the battleground states. So they said, whatever, they don't care. But you can be sure that if California had a major earthquake this week, FEMA would find the money for them. So it's literally the coastal super elites in charge of everything. They have pretty much just totally given up pretending to care about people in the interior of the country. Oh man, that looks hot. Yeah, a little water of that. I mean, we always knew that they despised Middle America. But what's funny is my sister, who is a die-hard libtard, I say that with love, she actually lives in one of these affected areas, or near one. I want her to see with her own eyeballs what she voted for. I mean, I know she thinks I'm well, in 26, well, when was it? 2020. She thought I was a fascist extremist. She didn't say as much to me because she's my sister. But I know that's what she was thinking. And listen, you can love your family even if they're being silly and ignorant. But oh man, that looks hot. Just need to fix up those teeth. But listen, all I'm going to say is, you see how much these elites hate you? So you need to return that hate. And they'd be like, who radicalized you? I'm like, you, dog. Who turned out to be a disappointment was that Tommy Robinson guy. Oh, let's see. Oh, I didn't hear no. Oh, thank you for the cheap viewers. Daddiesfan.com, piece of shit. Get out of here. Uh, Sorry, I'm a little ornery today. But, what was I saying? Yeah, even my wife, who is an immigrant. Speak of the devil. She's a Trump person. She don't even vote. She can't even vote. She's like, I like Trump. Let me just tighten up this entire head. This head's got a lot of work. These Libra Demonica heads are beautiful, but you're gonna be painting them the Chinese New Year. Oh, anyway, let me talk about my baby. Not a baby, she's 2 years old, but yeah, still, but she always gonna be my baby. Let me see her. Uh, she is a pill. Let me tell you what she did. The wife told me she pulled pulled the wife to the fridge because she wanted a snack. So the wife pulled out some grapes. Gives her the grapes. What she do? She takes one bite of the grapes and then squeezes them in her hand. The juice goes all over her, all over clothes, all over the floor. For no reason. It's like malicious. It's malicious mess making. Alright, if I can get this head done to a good standard, it's like I'm kind of impressed with myself so far, except for the teethy bits. I'll see if I can rectify that. Well, here, I got 6 viewers, man. For YouTubers who have tons of followers and the chat is moving, I don't even know how you talk to people. How are you supposed to talk to individual people? Alright, I got a little, what is this? White scar. Just some extreme highlights. Oh, sorry guys, I'm on my own camera. Let's see. And then tomorrow, I'm supposed to be meeting my BFFF for lunch. He's getting married in a couple weeks. That's the guy I mentioned before a couple times. Anyway, and he officially asked me to be one of his groomsmen. Man, this is just ghastly looking. Oof. Ooh, trying to keep a steady hand because one mess up could add a lot more time to this thing. Alright. And I'm going to keep working on uploads tonight. Best believe that. Alright. Guys, let me just smooth this out just a little tiny bit. Yeah, it's the only thing with the white is sometimes it can get powdery. So you just gotta... Alright, man. That looks... I'm impressed. Alright, cool. Oh, good news short. I found farm work. Moving tomorrow, and on Tuesday I'm going to work. Outstanding. Is that, you get to use your forklift certification? Bless you. Alright, man, we are just moving along here. Okay, I'm going to give that a second to dry, and then I'm going to hit it with some shading, and I'm going to say that head is done. Well, no, it ain't. Hold on, wait. I spoke too soon. Alright, we're going to put a dot of yellow. Just a little tiny dot of yellow. I think I can use this one. Let me just cut this off here. Don't buy new brushes, just cut up the ones you got already. Ding, ding. Alright, let's give that a try. Can I do this one maybe? Oh, maybe I can do it with this one. Alright, boys. Alright. Alright, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. Woo! Boys, that was harrowing. I put a little... Woo! Okay, that looks cool. Man, that could have went bad. That could have went bad easy. Cause like I don't have any really small brushes that still have a good point on them. Goodness gracious. Alright, that looks cool. I impressed myself. Alright, that head almost done. Let's just try one more thing here. Put a little Known oil over those teeth, see if we can bring that line back out. I'm like Thanos, I did something major and leaving to do some farm work. So what kind of farm is it? Is it a, what's it called? Is it a, what kind of animals I got? An emu farm? just a little tiny little bit of touch up. Let's see. Banana plantation. All right. Anyway, I spent an hour painting this head. Yo. Alright, brothers, I promise you I'm almost done with this. Alright, man, okay. I'm gonna stop before I take it too far. I'm actually pretty impressed with this. So, head is done. Outstanding. Head is done. Body is mostly done. Like, everything can get glued together and then put on the base. And then the last adjustments can get made. And then the backpack, which shouldn't take too long because it's already been dry brushed. Just the banners, or what is it? The seals and the skull, just that won't take too long if I can like be focused. So I think we're on track. If I apply myself, this thing can be done this weekend. Goodness gracious. Alright, I'm okay. I like this head. I like that head. Boys, I'm done. I gotta call the wife here in a little bit. Let's see. Bananas can weigh more than 20 kilos. One banana? Your banana's the size of a medium-sized dog. 2 hours ago, Techno Litchi followed me. I don't know who that is. A cluster. Oh. Babanas. Babanas are good. Let's see here. Boys, I'm going to post a photo of this to Twitter here in a little bit because I'm just impressed with, I'm impressed. I impressed myself. So yeah. Let's see about sticking this dude here. And then I will just stick that there. Outstanding. Where's my thing at? There it is. Oh, look at that. Man, one coat of that Mechanicus Standard Gray really covered that up good. So there's our base. That'll put him up. So this is going to be my head chaplain. Alright. Bushel, huh? I hope I will start painting soon. I hope so too, man. I enjoy your work very much. Well, boys, this is it for me. I'm going to go call the most beautiful woman in the world here. You guys have a outstanding night, and I'll see you out there. Bye, friends. Bye, Texas friend. Bye, prune friend.